Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from and when. I have recently been on a bronzer binge. I have purchased so many bronzers, it's ridiculous. But the good news for you is that I get to review them all and show you and maybe help you decide on which one you were leaning towards if you're in the market for bronzers. So some of the new ones that I have gotten recently are, the NARS Laguna in 04. I have gotten the new YSL bronzer. It's called the All Hours Hyper Bronzer and in the color 03 Golden Medina. I've gotten the new Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Sunlit Creamy Bronzing Powder in 110. Then I got the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer in Butta Biscuit. And I got the new Lancôme Tint Idole Ultra Wear Skin Transforming Bronzer. And I got it in two colors. They actually just came in. I just got the mail. And I got them in two colors because I really didn't know which one I wanted and which one looked good. Because the colors, the photographs online were very weird and they didn't really show the colors well. And I couldn't really find anybody who's gotten all of them to swatch them on YouTube. So I got 03 light medium and 05 10, and we will compare all of them. And I wanted to compare all these to my two favorite bronzers, the ones that I use quite often and all the time. Quite often all the time, but quite often, some of them all the time. Like for example, this Tom Ford Glow Bronzer in Terra is my go-to and I use it all year long. It's the one that's almost gone. And then my Gucci in 03, which I also use a lot. I almost, woo! Oh my God, did you guys hear that? Ooh, that was loud. I think the thunderstorm is right on top of us. We are in the rainy season here in Florida, so unfortunately it's quite often here. And my husband's texting me, are you still recording? Yes, I am, buddy. Anyway, let's get into it. So I'm going to show you this NARS Laguna. We all have the Laguna bronzer. And it seems that it's quite dark. However, it's not, doesn't come off like this on the face. And I've swatched them all in the store and they all seemed light. Oh, my poor baby, don't be scared, buddy, don't be scared. Okay, so this is NARS. Oh, let's get in focus. You see, it's not as dark as it comes off in the pan. I'm so sorry, I cannot control the weather. It's right on top of us, but I had to film this video. Anyway, so this is the NARS Laguna 04, and for now, it's a perfect shade match for me. So this is the new formula, and it's actually, I think, talc free. I don't know how much of an effect it has on the texture. I don't remember what the old one felt like. I had it such a long time ago, so, but this formula feels buttery, it feels creamy, it doesn't have a lot of kick up, and it goes on well on the face. I have used this before. It goes on the face. It's not patchy, it's not dry. It's very nice. The next bronzer I'm going to talk about is the YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze, and I have it in 03 Golden Medina. Guys, I had to have this because, you know me, I'm a sucker for packaging, and this packaging is just life. How beautiful is this? I mean, you can't go wrong with the packaging. If you're a lover, it feels very luxury. It's heavy. It's like squishy. I mean, you've all seen this before, but this is what I think of when I think of luxury. I want the packaging. If I'm paying the money for it, obviously I want the product to be good, but I also want the packaging. when it's standing in my vanity or it's in my makeup bag and I take it out and people see that it's YSL or it's Giorgio Armani or whatever, I want them to be like, wow, that's, I mean, that's what you're paying for, right? They're charging you the insane amount of money for the packaging. But here's the color. It looks a little orange in the pen, but on the face, it's not that orange. At least I don't think so. I don't think it is. It is a little bit more yellow than the Laguna one. Are you scared, baby? It's okay. Mama got you. I got you. Go. Sorry guys, he's so scared of the thunderstorm. Such a big puppy, but he's terrified. He doesn't care about fireworks. Funnily enough, he could care less, so they can be going up, but thunderstorms, he's hiding under the table. Anyway, the formula in this one is also really nice. It's not patchy, it's buttery, blends itself, gorgeous color. Okay, next I'm going to go into the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in bronzer in 110. Let's see, I have used this one. I have it on today. I know it seems like all of them are super orange, but like on the face it doesn't look bad, it doesn't look orange, and 110 I think is the perfect color. Again, super luxurious packaging, heavy, beautiful. It seems like you're getting, the amount of product is 18 grams, 0.63 ounces. That's a lot. That's a lot of product. In the pen, it looks a little shimmery, but on the face, it's satiny, but there's not a lot of shimmer. So that's the color, and that's what it looks like next to all the other ones. It has a little bit of a red undertone, which I do like, and it reminds me of my Bobbi Brown powder, and I will actually swatch it for you guys later on together next to the Bobbi Brown. I think it's called Stonestreet or something like that. Beautiful, beautiful bronzer. I have used this and I really like it. Blends itself, very powdery. It doesn't, very buttery. It doesn't kick up any product. It blends itself, totally worth the price to me. I think if you're in the market for a nice bronzer and you were looking to spend a little more money, this is a beautiful, beautiful product. Okay, next we'll go into actually something very much cheaper than all the other ones, and it's the NYX one. It is called Butta Biscuit. It smells like the Physician Formula bronzers, which I love that smell. It's very, very vacation-y. Anyway, these bronzers are insane. They're so good. I feel like this whole line that they came out with is very comparable to some high-end ones, and this color is very, very neutral. It's more even on the cooler side, so you can even, if you're my skin tone or similar, you can even contour with it, which is very nice. Again, buttery, blends like a dream, doesn't catch on any dry patches on your skin. No, it's not patchy on, like, beautiful, beautiful bronzer. I mean, NYX has been really doing well with this line. So if you are in the market for a bronzer but you don't want to spend all that money on a high-end luxury bronzer, this, beautiful. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to open these up. I haven't even opened them up yet. It's the Lancôme Tint Idole Ultra Wear Transforming Bronzer. So the first one is in 03 Light Medium. The pictures online were so weird. Honestly, they all looked like blush colors, but it is a bronzer. And we've also waited for these for so long to come to the United States. They were available in Europe and in Canada for a while, but it took a little while to get to us. Right off the bat, the packaging is beautiful. You get about, what is it? You get 10 grams in here, 0.35 ounces, which is pretty average. The YSL one has 0.26 ounces. The NYX one has 0.17 ounces. And The NARS one has 0.38 ounces, 11 grams. So it's about average of what you get. Beautiful, what is this called? Tortoise shell packaging, but it's very light. It's very light, it's flimsy. Not what I expected. However, I do appreciate the look of it, but it's like compared to the Giorgio Armani one, like this one is heavy. Like I want to feel some heaviness to my packaging. Even like NARS is a little bit heavier than that. It might just be in my head, but that's what I like. Anyway, so color 03 light medium is this, and let's swatch it. Ooh, so buttery. What do I swatch it next to? Okay, I'll swatch it next to the NYX. Okay, okay. This is the color. I think it's very neutral, right? Very neutral. It's somewhere between the NYX butter bronzer and the Laguna. Very nice color. I think the color is great. I'll tell you that. I don't know how it will perform on the face, but we will see. And I also got 05 tan because I didn't know if the medium will be light enough for me or if it's gonna be dark enough for me. I don't know. I didn't know if it would match me, but let's see the 05. Again, same packaging, obviously. Ooh. This looks a little dark. Let's compare it to, I mean, the NYX butter bronzer also looks dark in the pan, but we know it's not, but it also looks kind of red. But compared to the neutral one, it looks kind of red, right? Anyway, let's swatch it. Feels amazing. I'll put it right next to that one. It's not as dark as I thought it was. It very much looks similar to the, which one is this? This one was the YSL one, right? Looks like the YSL one. Maybe a little bit less yellow. I mean, it looks amazing. I have to say, I thought it would be a little dark, but it's not. I'm gonna have to try them on and let you know how it goes. But, so this is it for all the new bronzers that I got. And I wanted to do some comparisons for you with my Terra and my Gucci. So let's do that right now. I'm going to get rid of all these swatches. I'll swatch Terra and Gucci, and then we'll go comparing each one to that. Okay, I moved in a little bit closer so you could see this better. So this is Gucci in 03, and this is Tom Ford Terra. You see that right now it's a little bit light for me, but it is one of my favorite bronzers when I am less tan. So let's start with the NARS and we'll compare it to these two. So this is NARS 04 Laguna, and it's very comparable to the Gucci, the color wise. Formula wise, it's I don't know how to really describe it. Gucci is a little more, I guess you would say, heavier formula, but this is the color comparison of them. Okay, let me get rid of the NARS Laguna and we'll move on to YSL. Okay, not YSL, Giorgio Armani. Ooh. Okay, Giorgio Armani is a lot more yellow / orange than my Gucci one, and obviously a lot darker than Terra, but even in tone wise, Terra is very, very neutral. So this is way, way more orange. Okay, next we'll go on to the YSL. I feel like the YSL will also be very orange compared to the Gucci. I feel like Gucci is extremely neutral in color. Maybe even a little more cool, but okay. Yeah, you could see that it's not orange, but more yellow. Right? Okay. I mean, it works. I haven't tried the YSL one on myself yet, but as far as it being more warmer and yellowish, it does work. The Giorgio Armani works really well on my face, I think. So I'm not complaining. Let's go into the Butta from NYX. Okay, so the butter bronzer from NYX, well, not butter bronzer, butter biscuit, but it's buttermelt bronzers. It's very, very, very cool tone bronzer. So I think that it's even cooler than the Giorgio Armani, right? So I think for now, I can use it more as a contour if that's what I'm feeling like. Okay. All right. Next, we will have the two Lancôme bronzers. The 03 and 05. I'm sorry if you hear my husband, he's on a meeting right now and it's pouring, he can't be outside. Okay, so 03 in Lancôme Tinted Idole and 05. I'm gonna say that this one is a lot neutral, more I guess cooler in tone than these two, but I feel like they're still very beautiful colors and they will work for me right now. This one might even be a little bit better in tone than the Terra for me when I'm lighter. So I think overall these two are they're more bronzers, so they're still very beautiful and I will try them, but this one might be a little bit too red for me. Let me try to compare it to Bobbi Brown's Stonestreet. Okay, so this is Bobbi Brown's Stonestreet and it's, until now, was the reddest tone bronzer that I had. Let me compare it next to the Tint Idole. Oh. Okay, so this is the Lancôme one, and Lancôme one is even redder. You see, I do like Stonestreet on me, but I feel like this one will be way, way too red, even for me. So this is them side by side, Bobbi Brown, Lancôme. I don't know. It did look, I told you, it looked like blushes online, so I don't know. So far, so good, I guess. Okay, these are all the comparisons of the new bronzers that I gotten, and I love them all. I will not be returning any. I will be using them, and we'll see how that Lancôme one goes, because I feel like if I were to return any, it would be that one because it's way, way, way too red. But we shall see. I'm not gonna say anything before I try it on my face. And that is it. I hope you liked this video. I hope you comment and subscribe, and let me know which one of these you have and which one of these you would want to buy if you don't have any, and how they work for you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.